So it's just before 9 here in Tahoe, and today I'm going to be doing a big loop, 46k with 1,800 meters of climbing. We'll be starting in Olympic Valley and then going up the big climb, the big first climb of Western States, looping around through alpine meadows down to Tahoe City, and then working my way back up Olympic Valley with a couple of climbs. The temperature right now is really nice. I don't know, 20 something degrees, quite cool for being California. But it's going to get hot during the day, so I've brought a ridiculous amount of water with me. I have, a litre in my soft flasks. I've got another soft flask here, so that's another half a litre. And I've got 1.5 litre in my bladder because I'm just not really sure when I'll be able to get access to water. So yeah, trying to be safe rather than sorry. So yeah, first one big climb to get started, about 800 meters up. Gonna be a fun day. I'm also wearing the compulsory California bucket hat. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of bucket hats. I think I prefer caps. Something about the way they sit in your head makes the sound like echo back into your ears. So Olympic Valley is at around 2,000 meters of altitude, and I'll be going up to nearly, I think it should be around 2,600, 2,700 at the highest point. So it's not crazy high, but I'm just not used to altitude at all because I live at sea level, and so straight away, even now, I can just feel how much harder it is to breathe. Always a humbling experience being up in the mountains. So my goal for today is just to have a nice, long, big adventure. This is a part of my training for TDS in August. So I've been doing a lot of running the last few days. My legs are pretty tired, and especially with this altitude that I'm not used to. My plan is to keep things relatively relaxed today. I don't want to be out for 7-8 hours. I'd like to be done in maybe 6. I'm not going to push it way too hard, but still keep it at a decent tempo in order to be home by, I don't know, 3 at the latest. Nearly at the top of the first climb. That was so much harder than I was expecting. Not like from a technical perspective, it was just a road pretty much the whole way up. Just, I don't know if it's my lungs and the altitude, just was harder than I hoped and thought it was going to be. But it's beautiful, so it's okay. about 15k in now. I think it's been about 2 hours or so. It's starting to get pretty warm. I just dipped my hat in some cold glacial melt. So that was awesome. But yeah, I'm very happy I took as much water with me as I did, because I'm just drinking so much right now. It's super hot and I'm really bad at handling the heat. I'm much better in cold temperatures. But yeah, I've got about 10k until I reach Tahoe City, where I'll take a little break, resupply water, probably buy some Coke, maybe some food, and then I'll have 20k from there to go. But it's going pretty well so far. Yeah, nice day. Approaching Tahoe City now, so 25k in. I think it's around 12 now, so I've been going for a bit more than 3 hours. Done, yeah, 25k running and 1,000 meters of climbing. Legs are definitely tired, and it's pretty hot already. Well, it's pretty hot now, and will be hot for the rest of the day probably. So, gonna take a little break here. Stock up on supplies, water, eat some snacks, eat some food, and then yeah, start working my way back to Olympic Valley, the last 20k of the day. Ooh-wee, it is getting hot now. Just passed through the the outskirts of Tahoe City, where I went to a petrol station, bought a bottle of water and a huge Gatorade and a bag of Doritos. So feeling a bit more energized now, which is good. Got about 20k to go now. 700-800 meters of climbing. It's getting really hot. So I'll be taking it quite easy. Yeah, that's about it. feels like this climb is taking forever. It's really not that steep at all. It's more like a slow, I don't know, a slow ascent within a lot of small little drops. So you're just constantly running a little bit, walking, running, walking. Really hard to get any kind of momentum. It's probably 34 degrees now as well, so it's really, really hot. So my heart rate is just spiking as soon as I try to push a little bit too hard. Last little climb now. I think it's about 200 meters of elevation gain. 6 kilometers remaining. Maybe 45 minutes to an hour. So it will be a 6.5 hour day, which is halfway in between what I said I wanted to do and what I said I didn't want to do. But I'll take it. It's been really hot today. My left hip's been hurting a little bit. It's an injury or a niggle I've had for a few months now. But yeah, managed to push through. K out. I'm so done. So tired now. Oh, I cannot wait to get home and take a cold shower. That's it, back in Olympic Valley. 47k, 1800 meters of climbing, took 6.5 hours, and it felt like it was a billion degrees outside. Awesome day, really happy with the course and how it turned out, just absolutely beautiful. But yeah, maybe next time, not as hot.